This Sunday is Easter Sunday. There are some choices available, but generally the Easter Sunday Mass is the same in years A, B and C. Easter Sunday is the first day in the Easter season. There are 50 days in the season, which ends on Pentecost Sunday. The Easter season is a time for joy, and so until Pentecost, the priest will be dressed in white. On Pentecost Sunday, the priest will wear red to remind us of the fire of the Holy Spirit. During the Easter season, first reading each Sunday is not from the Old Testament. The first reading is from the Acts of the Apostles, often known just as Acts. Acts is the fifth book of the New Testament. It's the second part of the Gospel of Luke, written by the same person, generally believed to have been Luke the Evangelist, who was a doctor who travelled with Paul the Apostle. Acts describes the ascension of Jesus into heaven after his resurrection, the coming of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost, and the early church guided by the Holy Spirit, and in particular the work of St. Peter and St. Paul as they spread the news of Jesus. It ends with Paul under house arrest in Rome. This Sunday, the first reading is about St. Peter speaking to a Roman man, Cornelius. Cornelius was a centurion, a commander of 100 men in the Roman army. Peter has realized that the message of Jesus is a message for everyone, not just for the Israelites. Peter says to Cornelius, "All who believe in Jesus will have their sins forgiven through his name." The second reading is from the letter of St. Paul to the Colossians. Colossae was an ancient town in what is now Western Turkey. This letter was written by Paul, or by one of Paul's disciples, while Paul was under arrest in Rome. There was an early church community at Colossae, and Paul's letter was intended to encourage and guide that community, who were torn between the way of Jesus and some of their old ways. In this Sunday's reading, Paul says to them, "Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth." This Sunday's Gospel reading is from John. Mary of Magdala sets out for the tomb of Jesus early in the day, while it's still dark. In John's Gospel, darkness symbolises the absence of Jesus. She finds the stone rolled away from the tomb, and she runs to Peter and another disciple, generally believed to be John himself. Peter and the other disciple run towards the tomb, presumably as the sun is coming up.